Tunisia, 1943. Broken ground. No visibility.
No flags. No flares. No riders. Unmöglich.
Recht.
Their radios fought the battlefield and lost.
Blue 2, hold. Blue 3, swing left. Frequency modulation inside every American tank.
They were counting watts, not noise.
They didn't need to see each other to move together.
Sie arbeiten.
Arbeiten. Zusammen.
Copy. This wasn't steel. It was linkage.
Tunisia didn't offer clean geometry. It offered blind corners.
German doctrine assumed. No eyes, no coordination.
Where are they?
Two, hold. 3, swing left. 4, cover the dip.
No flags. No flares. No riders.
Sir, I can't pull him out of the noise.
In many platoons, one tank spoke. The others listened and hoped. All call signs, mark my bearing. We converge in 30.
They didn't need to see each other to arrive together.
That's not how armored units move.
I'm got your right. Move! Platoon 2, do you copy? Bang.
No flags. No flares. No riders.
If they're separated, they're slow. That's the rule.
Then the rule broke, quietly.
Their net is clear.
The blade reset.
He wasn't seeing courage. He was seeing connection.
Contact front. Mark it. Shift fire. Keep spacing. Their radios didn't fail from fear. They failed from noise.
We can't see what's guiding them. And that was the point.
A common pattern, one transmitter. 4 listeners.
They can hear us, but they can't answer.
When the network is thin, the chain of command thickens.
The command tank could be spotted and removed. All units!
A platoon could lose its mind in one hit.
For them, radio was authority, not a baseline.
Any tank can take lead if I go down.
gefällt die Frequenz nicht, wenn wir uns bewegen.
Many could hear orders. Few could report reality.
Left ridge! We can't send it.
AT gun, left ridge. Bearing now.
Find their command vehicle. Cut the head.
They hunted ahead. The Americans were a net.
So who do you kill to stop it?
Coordination wasn't talent. It was standard equipment.
If we can't transmit, we hand it forward somehow.
They treated communication like rank.
When only one can speak, the battlefield stays private.
In AM, every spark becomes a voice.
When the tank moved, the radio shrank.
I hear him, then I don't. A few hundred meters could be the whole war.
Keep your interval. Report contact, not guesses.
Said it once. Keep it. We're drifting off frequency again.
The Americans weren't louder. They were cleaner. AM hears the battlefield as static.
Near miss. Still green.
Copy. Keep net tight. Funk ist nutzlos.
Augen links!
A second battlefield ran through the air.
Not for commanders. For everyone.
They must drill this constantly.
He was constantly. He was half right.
It wasn't a trick. It was a policy.
No units to spare.
Their radios listen to their own machines.
Hold! Wait for my mark.
Ready. Not bravery, not doctrine. Noise. We have confirmation. Target neutralized.
When their words survived the battlefield, their formations did too.
Armor fights on the ground. Coordination fights in the air.
Report in. Status.
Up, moving.
A tank without a voice is a tank alone.
Schnell! Los, beeilt euch!
Target acquired. Execute maneuver, Charlie.
Seconds became advantage.
So command could move without moving people.
It won't matter, will it?
Back it up now!
They wrote down what they couldn't transmit.
The difference wasn't myth, it was hardware.
We're fighting.
A layer we don't have.
If communication lives, the formation lives.
We're cut off. Your line transfer to the breaking day sheriff is 5. Sound off. Here. Here.
A tank became a node.
They described the symptom, not the cause.
Grid it. Bring it in.
Their message had to walk!
Steel was visible. The advantage was not.
If communication lives, the formation lives.
Before the first Sherman fired in anger, the decision had already been filed.
Not a tactic, a policy.
Every medium tank, no exceptions.
They didn't buy a radio. They bought a standard. Every tank transmits and receives.
That single line breaks European assumptions.
A unit that can all speak, can all replace.
One mouth. 4 ears.
In 1941, they write the rules for 1944.
Standardization becomes logistics. Same set, same mounts. Keep them moving.
A network doesn't begin in battle. It begins in a jig.
Galvin made car radios. Then the war asked for something harsher.
The pivot to military production was immediate and demanding. Forget dashboards. This one rides a tank.
Henryk Magnuski, building clarity where vibration lives.
If it fails at idle, it'll die in combat.
She's walking off frequency again.
They don't guess what Tunisia will do. They reproduce it.
Crystal holds. Don't let the wiring drift.
Again.
War is often won by vibration control.
Manufacturing discipline turns prototype into fleet.
Next.
The fleet is ready for the next phase.
Heavy enough to matter. Light enough to repeat.
Industrial rhythm becomes operational rhythm.
It's not carried, it's built in.
BC 604, 25 watts.
Not louder, cleaner, farther, usable.
Range and stability live in the band.
Preset. Don't chase it.
We just picked the channel?
It stays where you set it, while the tank shakes itself apart.
One ear on the platoon. One ear on the company.
Two stream. One tank.
Intercom hot. I hear you clean.
Noise is the first enemy FM defeats.
Miller, actual check. Able 2, loud and clear. Able 3, reading you.
Halt!
Lilt.
Wiederholen Sie! Wiederholen Sie!
10 watts. Fine on paper. Then the tank starts moving.
Engine noise becomes interference. Distance becomes silence. Every ignition pulse writes over your voice.
Keep spacing, I've got you.
They licensed a civilian invention because it solved a military problem.
Put it in steel.
War turns ideas into procurement.
AM hears noise as signal. FM ignores it.
Shift right, cover my blind. Copy.
When the call arrives intact, the response arrives before the threat.
Hardware enables, discipline completes. Short. Clear, repeat back.
A network begins with vocabulary.
We don't build enough. We build every tank.
Thousands of components, tamed by repetition. Quality is measured, not claimed.
Stable.
The advantage travels like any other part.
Installed like a seat, like a hatch.
The most decisive feature reduced to a tick.
Maintenance is built into doctrine. Keep the node alive.
If the antenna's gone, you're deaf. Replace it.
The network is designed to take hits. Power'll steady. That's the difference.
It's all noise! Send a runner!
When radios fail, time bleeds out on roads.
The absence of messengers is the message.
Mark the ridge. Shift.
Moving.
Able 2 hit, still rolling.
Copy. Keep talking.
Not louder, not braver, just readable.
The advantage isn't guessed, it's documented.
Mountains don't just block tanks. They block voices.
In valleys, signals echo. FM survives the echo.
Germany builds tanks. America builds connected tanks.
2,748.
A battlefield network that begins in a cardboard box.
We need immediate support on the east flank. Move, move, move!
If one breaks, another exists.
Back on the air.
Maintainability keeps the net alive.
When gear is scarce, doctrine shrinks.
When only one tank talks, it becomes a target.
If everyone talks, no one is the brain.
Switch to channel 2, now.
Cover left, cover right. Copy.
It looks supernatural until you see the wiring.
"8,000 miles from the factory, and the voice is still clean. Da ist sie wieder weg.
Halten Sie die Verbindung.
No chasing the dial, just decisions.
A battlefield network built by paperwork.
If it's not loud and clear, it's not standard.
The concept was clear.
This tank is a node. Treat it like one.
Able 4's down, who relays?
Able 2 lays. Who relays?
They saw coordination and guessed discipline. They didn't see the hardware.
A wrong explanation is a wrong countermeasure.
Standardization is only real when it survives 3 places: factory, school, combat.
Brace, shift!
Copy.
Net check.
Loud and clear.
The system travels theaters but remains the same.
Power. Stability. Awareness.
The invention becomes inventory.
A sliver of quartz and a platoon stops being blind.
Intercom.
Good.
Set, net.
The crew was forced to improvise when the intercom failed.
Follow me. Watch my turret.
The battlefield has an invisible layer. One side lives inside it.
Contact right. Copy.
In armored war, noise kills coordination.
America didn't just have radios. It had radios that worked when they were needed most.
Now the network crosses the ocean.
It's not a tank feature. It's an operational habit.
Ihr Signal ist ungewöhnlich klar.
They keep naming the effect and missing the cause.
A radio set produced like a gear.
Every hull is a transmitter. Every platoon is a web!
Once it's in the book, it's in the muscle.
This is the hidden advantage. A voice that survives the machine.
Everything else is secondary.
In Act 3, the Germans stop asking, how are they doing that? And start losing because of it.
When American armor arrived in North Africa, the radios arrived with it. Standard, not special.
Check net. Same channel as briefing. Able 2, loud and clear.
Clarity was the weapon no one could see.
Not like the British. This is clean.
German ears heard the effect before German doctrine named the cause.
In a 5-tank platoon, 1 or 2 could speak. The rest could only listen.
Report contact now.
10 watts was enough, until the tank moved.
A formation with one mouth can be silenced.
The Americans didn't reserve coordination for commanders. Shift left 10. Cover the fold. Orders traveled faster than sight.
How are they talking?
All stations, comm check.
Loud and clear, over.
Solid copy. All secure.
When radio distribution fails, time becomes a courier.
I've got your right. Keep pushing.
Hold.
We can't answer.
The disturbing part wasn't range, it was ubiquity.
A battlefield network.
Before anyone called it that.
Then came Coherence, where Germany won the ground and noticed the signal.
Line of sight died. The net stayed alive. Grid 2-3. Panzer crossing. Marking now.
Copy. Adjusting fire.
They sound organized.
Germany heard coordination the way it heard artillery, as a pattern. Different markings, same move.
Turn. Fire yourselves for a battlefield.
Nothing. Just noise.
Adjust 200. Fire for effect.
Information became firepower because it arrived intact.
Hand signals need eyes. Smoke steals eyes.
They filed the symptom. They didn't treat the disease.
Coherence wasn't a victory for America. It was a warning for Germany.
Confirm. Confirm. In Italy, terrain punished radios the way it punished men.
In the mountains, signals bounce. AM drowns. FM stays readable.
We're blind. You're behind the church wall. Hold. We'll swing north.
Italy turned the radio from advantage into oxygen.
In the shadow of Casino, the network did what maps couldn't.
Every spark became an enemy transmitter.
Contact left. Keep spacing.
Not louder. Just readable.
Germany still hunted the brain because it assumed there was only one.
I'm taking net. Follow my mark.
By Normandy, the radio wasn't a feature. It was the default state.
Naval, shift fire 200 east.
Panzerfaust, right!
Then the network hit a seam. Tanks and infantry spoke different languages.
Same army, different bands.
Isolation returns, not from lack of radios, but from incompatible ones.
Pick it up, you'll ring inside.
Enemy behind the bocage, 30 meters.
Received.
Traverse right, now.
A cheap wire closed the most expensive gap.
Adaptation was part of the system, not an exception. Cobra was where the network stopped being subtle.
Blue net, hold. Red net, push.
They turn before we fire.
Panther at Orchard. Copy. Flanking. Artillery in 3 to 5 minutes.
Once the net stays clean, time shrinks.
They hunted the antenna. America had given everyone one.
Able 3 down. Able 4, take lead.
The advantage wasn't a gadget. It was a system that learned.
They don't break when separated.
They met it in Africa. They learned it in Italy.
They scaled it in France.
They documented the symptom again and again.
The faster they tried to fight, the worse they could talk. Stay on net. Keep spacing. A tank can be armored and still alone.
Connection is a kind of armor.
On my mark. 3, 2, 1. Phone, infantry.
Patch it through.
Grid 4118.
Marking.
Without a net, a counterattack becomes a series of lonely arrivals.
They credit procedure. They missed the hardware advantage.
It won't stay on frequency.
Channel 3.
Roger that.
A connected force doesn't need to be smarter. It needs to share.
The proof wasn't one battle. It was repetition.
Copy.
Roger. Marking.
Doctrine built for visibility met a battlefield built to hide.
Platoon, hold.
Company. Company, we're through.
They saw disciplined speech and assumed discipline was the cause.
A faster decision doesn't look like technology. It looks like inevitability.
We're on our own.
Status.
Up.
Up. Moving.
Scale made the network impossible to decapitate.
They make their tanks work together.
Same radio, different continent, same effect.
Tank, I've got eyes on them.
To the enemy, coordination looks like foresight.
There was no single head to cut off.
That sentence is what a losing theory sounds like.
Short calls. No confusion.
Target acquired.
Send it.
Tempo isn't courage. It's bandwidth.
It entered Europe and Africa the same way. Packaged, issued, standard.
No signals, yet they move.
Where terrain killed sight, the net replaced it.
A radio advantage becomes decisive when it's universal.
Connection created coordination. Adaptation protected it. Together, they produced tempo.
They are fighting as a unit by voice.
Keep your mic tight.
To Americans, it wasn't supernatural. It was issued.
Old methods didn't fail from stupidity. They failed from speed.
On my mark, move. Not steal. Linkage.
Network plus adaptation made tempo, and tempo decides who gets to choose the fight.
Germany counted tanks, but the hidden count was radios, and that column stayed thin.
Guderian understood the doctrine. Radios were the bloodstream. Industry couldn't keep up.
For the line units, receivers only.
So the ordinary tanks became listeners, not speakers.
One tank could talk. 4 could only hear. And sometimes, even that, barely.
German platoons were built like a ladder. Cut the top rung, everything falls.
They'll see us first.
Command radios were visible, so command became shootable.
German tactics adapted. Kill the antenna. Kill the unit.
But in Sherman units, the command tank wasn't a single silhouette. It was every tank.
More hulls than voices.
No replacements.
Precision electronics require precision supply.
Radios went where staff could see them. Command posts, assault guns, never enough for the line.
Watch my turret.
When you can't speak, you turn your turret into language.
When the radio net thins, the old network returns. Slow, fragile, mortal.
Take it! We need one voice!
They didn't repair networks. They cannibalized them.
German doctrine demanded radios. German production rationed them.
You can roll out steel without rolling out the brain that steers it.
A network built as a privilege will fail as a weapon.
They train discipline to replace missing bandwidth!
Blue 2, report.
Blue 2 up.
Universal radios turned coordination into routine.
They saw symptoms. They rarely had the luxury to fix the disease.
Kill one voice. Create 5 separate wars. I have lead.
In a universal net, leadership is replaceable.
Germany built platforms. America built systems.
Improvisation keeps a radio alive. It doesn't create enough radios to matter.
Germany didn't miss radios. It missed the scale required to make radio strategy. Variable tuning drifted. The battlefield shook the station out of itself.
Say it again.
AM didn't just carry voices. It carried the tank's own electrical violence.
Many crews lacked intercom. Inside steel, words became taps.
They signaled with steel because airwaves weren't reliable.
Filtered power turned engine chaos into background. The radio stayed itself.
Movement right.
All blue, shift.
Information climbed the chain without friction.
When radios fail, fire missions stretch into minutes. Minutes become losses.
Shot, over.
Splash, over.
With clear nets, the map and the guns became one device.
Not bravery, bandwidth.
AM treated interference as message. The battlefield lied into the headset. Hold. Wait for my mark.
Noise canceling wasn't comfort. It was control. When the crew can't hear itself, the tank becomes slower than its gun!
Engineering discipline, done before combat, paid dividends in every second after.
Where are they? Drift doesn't sound dramatic. It just disconnects you at the worst time.
Company says enemy armor left. 2 ears for 2 realities.
Hierarchy breaks clean. Networks degrade and continue.
When communications fail, commanders become antennas.
A working radio keeps heads down and units alive.
All units, stay alert. Proceed with caution.
Decision time, shrink.
That shrinkage was lethal.
They documented failure like fog. The enemy treated it like a solvable problem.
A system stays strong when fixes are fast and parts exist.
In armored war, clarity is firepower.
They saw discipline. They missed infrastructure.
They drill well. Yes. Procedures. They diagnosed behavior, not hardware.
hit command tanks first.
They targeted the wrong silhouette.
Red 1 hit. Red 2 has lead. Cut 1 antenna. The net reroutes.
They heard the proof. They stored it.
They believe their own categories. Discipline, hierarchy, procedure. The enemy changed categories.
Send it. Bring south system.
To German observers, the org system sounded like good training.
They planned against isolation.
They named the symptom. They missed the cause.
A fact file child is a threat unfought.
Approval doesn't make it correct.
They targeted a silhouette that no longer existed.
Germany fought the platform. America fought the network.
I'm blind. Talk me in.
Turn 20 degrees.
Connection removes the loneliness that kills small units. No contact.
Isolation is not a feeling. It's a tactical condition.
A call becomes movement. Movement becomes survival.
In a disconnected force, information travels like a casualty.
We've got eyes on.
They fought knowing they were part of a larger mind.
Confirmed.
Disconnected crews fight with guesses. Guesses cost armor.
Tempo isn't speed. It's coordination without waiting.
Wait is audible to the enemy.
Connection is armor you can't see. Isolation is a weapon when it happens to the other side. Execute! The fight moved like a single machine because the voices stayed continuous.
The Germans saw coordination and called it discipline. It was a system, and systems don't get tired.
In the end, the decisive advantage wasn't in steel. It was in the space between tanks, filled with signal.
That explains it. By then, it wasn't a mystery. It was a post-mortem.
They didn't lose one battle. They lost the ability to share a battle.
When the net goes dead,
Connection doesn't guarantee victory. It guarantees coherence.
Isolation is a weapon when it happens to the other side.
Germany didn't lose the radio war loudly. It lost it quietly, one broken connection at a time.
By 1945, armor wasn't deciding speed anymore. Communication was. Germany's command still depended on wires. Wires could be severed.
Blue 1 to net, contact, mark grid. For the Americans, command traveled with the vehicle. The advantage wasn't volume, it was clarity under stress. Sometimes the war turned on a single structure, seen first, and reported it first.
Bridge intact. Sending.
Information moved faster than engines. Minutes mattered. The Americans treated minutes like ammunition.
Headquarters could pivot an hour because every vehicle could talk.
Still dead.
Germany's tempo depended on lines that did not exist anymore. A wire is a promise. In 1945, promises were easy to break.
A bridgehead isn't held by concrete. It's held by coordination.
Without a net, attacks arrive as fragments. Fragments get destroyed.
Roger.
Roger that.
A single decision propagated like electricity.
By April, radio coordination turned movement into containment.
No contact with adjacent units.
The final messages were not dramatic. They were administrative. When the network collapses, the army becomes individual bodies.
The decisive battlefield was invisible.
After the fighting, the advantage was written down.
Not slightly worse. Years.
Others studied the wreckage and chose what to copy.
The advantage hid in parts, thousands of them, made the same way, every time.
They explained it as training. They missed the architecture.
Panzerfaust left hedgerow.
Copy. Shift.
German crews fought inside steel and inside silence.
Time to fire compressed.
That compression was lethal.
Delay became a weapon because only one side could remove it.
Germany built better tanks.
America built tanks that work together.
The electromagnetic layer decided tempo.
There was no drama inside the advantage.
Only procedure.
It wasn't a gadget. It was infrastructure, standardized.
A doctrine that demanded radios met an economy that couldn't supply them.
An army can survive losses. It can't survive isolation.
Connection equals survival.
Isolation equals defeat.
Afterward, the verdict lived on paper.
A click, then nothing.
No music, just closure.
A wire cut is a unit cut.
They aimed at antennas, then learned everyone could speak.
Keep the net open.
Copy.
A war can be lost before the first shot, when your units can't talk.